Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about
Why you should set up an emergency saving fund. This was an article that I found in news.com.au. It was a rather interesting topic as we usually talk about money.
and saving. Like saving is a big part of our culture. I don't
Well,
know.
for us
In
anyway.
Asian Jin, I'll say
Yeah.
that too. My parents been saving. Save it for rainy day. I don't know, save it what for rainy day. So that's the emergency fund, I think, right?
In the article, it stated that apparently 38% responded that have more than $5,000 in saving out of 10,000 people that it's been surveyed.
That is
That is
scary.
shocking.
I
So
think
one in three, 1 in 4 if you're lucky.
not trying to brag, but I have to brag. I think I always have more than 5,000 since I've been working full time.
Yeah.
Always in cash, okay, in the bank or like accessible. I always have it since I work full time. So it's been 20 years. How am I? More than 20 years, maybe.
Yeah, I got the bad end of the stick on that one.
Hmm?
I'd be lucky having like a week wage
Were you when you
at
start
one
working?
stage. Yeah.
When you're younger?
Let's say I remember my weekly wage. I think it was like $500 per week. If I'm
Yeah.
lucky, I've got $500 saved up for as an emergency, like a 1 week wage.
Mm.
You know, although I save up all my spare coin, but that's for international travel.
I don't know, always. I think since I work, I got more than that. I think what the number made me feel comfortable as one person was
Yep.
$10,000 personally
Yeah,
at that time without a family.
a single,
Yeah.
a single person for you
Yes.
in your world of finance.
Yeah.
You'd be comfortable to have $10,000 in your account.
Yes.
You can sleep at night,
Yes.
relax.
Yes. And I can shop.
As an emergency.
I remember one time my friend coming from Hong Kong, duty free is cheaper. I've been eyeing on this Chanel bag for ages. I'm still keeping it. I love that bag so much. And she's coming. Do you have that in Hong Kong? Do you have it? If you have it, can you buy it? I'll pay you back in here cash. I was able to do that because I really like that. And I don't pay with credit card. Anyway, stop bragging.
So this is kind of surprising when we read the article. I will try my best, if I remember, to put it down in the description below.
Uh-huh.
Where I found this article. The one that is the one that you're kind of a bit shocked.
Mm.
I have enough to live week by week, but struggling to save for big things like electricity, car radio, dentist.
I never ever seen those a big thing.
Yeah.
I thought it's essential.
Well,
car
if you already
rental,
bought
dentist,
a car,
yeah,
the first year may be a shock. The first year may be like,
Yeah,
oh my god,
yeah.
I gotta pay radio. Oh, insurance. Oh, I gotta do this mechanical wear and tear. I gotta put them in the service and whatnot. The first year owning a car, it was a little bit of a struggle. But after the first year, you kind of need to make a budget for
because you have a plan. Each 13th of month they send you their bill.
it. Not
if you
really.
do
Like
budget.
once a year for the
Yeah.
car anyway. You need
Insurance.
to insurance, radio, getting all that checked up. Make sure that it's roadworthy. It's once a year. It's a big jump, let's say. Especially if you think that you buying the car is it. No, there's a running cost involved.
Yeah,
Petrol is one of them.
especially if you're buying an old car or an European
Yep.
car, it's worse.
That's it. So
Yeah.
another one like that should be a struggle because you should, before you even buying a car, you should know the running costs. If not, like the first year will be a shock. The next year you should be able to save up.
If
And
you
if you
can't
can't-
afford it, just sell the car.
See you later.
Get a
You're not worth
bicycle.
it.
Yeah.
And then the other one is I have enough money to pay rent and bills, but not enough income to rely add to saving when expenses come.
Same thing. Like,
Yeah.
what if the fridge broke down?
Yeah, when you need
What
to
if
move
you have a
out.
touch wood car accident?
Yeah, something breaking down in your car. Somehow you don't have enough shift or make it redundant. What do you do?
I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah. So I have, and then another one is I'm not saving, but I'm struggling to pay bills or buy food. I'm comfortable.
Not struggling.
I'm not struggling.
Yeah,
Right.
so this person doesn't have a goal to save money.
Yeah.
But what if like something major happened, then you will struggle.
So like for us, if you don't have that fundamental in the beginning of saving habit, it will be a struggle for you when you're owning a house. It will be a struggle for you when you have the biggest purchase of your life.
I think the older you get, the worse it will be.
Yeah.
Because the more you will have to spend.
Correct, because there's no limit, I guess. There's a lot of enticing stuff, product and services out there that want you to spend. It's very rare that you get advertising. It's like, hey, come over here and then we'll make you more money without it having a catch here and there.
So what's the ideal number or like how much amount? For me, I said at that time I like to have $10,000. So based on the article, it is 3 months is ideal.
Yeah.
Like minimum. So average household in Australia earn about 80?
That's it. Yeah,
$80,000.
75,000, but we'll work on 80. But I'll say, for me anyway, in the beginning it was $1,000 saving.
Oh, to start. If
with.
First you pay off all your debt if you have any. First thing.
Yeah, pay off everything and anything that if you have a payment for.
Yeah.
Close that account.
Yeah.
Close every single payment out there.
Yep.
Once you've done that, then have $1,000 in saving.
Yes.
That would be a stepping stone.
And see how I feel. Like go to see dentist. Oh, I can pay this.
Yeah, I feel like that now.
Yeah,
It's like
that last year I did my wisdom teeth check.
Uh-huh.
I have to take them out. Go surgery. Go hospital. $5,000. Bam. Okay. Like that.
And that for us is equivalent to our emergency fund. And I'm okay with it. It's like, hey, you need to do that.
Yes.
And I'm not struggling. That feeling, the fact that, hey, just book it. I know you need to do it. Just pay for it. That feels so good. The fact
his
that,
money.
hey, finally, it's my money. It's not our money. It's my money.
Yeah, your money.
So that feels so good. The fact that I could just go, yep, she needs this, get it fixed, done. And instead of going, oh, how am I going to pay for that? Oh, you know what? I'm going to postpone this. It's going to be
getting worse.
Yeah. And then ideally would be from there, just having that focus point from that. I'd say 6 months, 3 to 6 months is my thing.
Yeah.
Because I did lose a job, and I was so scared to dip into my saving. Back then I had actually a saving, I think it's like roughly about 10,000 or so, or 5,000. But I'm so scared, so I just applied anything and everything. Luckily, that was when I was still young. Your income is very low, and
any entry level.
Any entry level. I don't care what type of job, as long as I get a job. But as the older you get, you're probably getting diminished with the younger crowd that is going to an entry level type of job. And then even though the pay is not good, but I just wanted to have a job instead of relying on my saving. What if it, luckily it was only like a short period. I think it was like about a week or two, and then I was able to find another job. But within that 1 week or two, your mind's going crazy.
Yeah, I think your mental. Everyone is different, but your stress level is always a lot higher than me. Yeah, I'm not.
So like if you have 6 months expenditure saved up at least, or if not 6 months of your current wage in saving before you do anything else.
Yes.
So if you earn, let's say after taxes, whatever money that is transferred in your bank account every week, so let's say $1,000, then have 6 months times $1,000, or 3 months times $1,000. I don't know.
$1,000 a week, you mean? So
sorry, $1,000 per week. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's $26,000.
Yeah.
26 weeks.
26 weeks.
So $26,000
in your bank account. Not somewhere where you can touch easily.
Yes.
Would be ideal.
You can see it, but it's a trouble for you to withdraw the money. For me, it's a trouble. We put all the money in this bank. I didn't even put it on my phone as well. So each time I gotta go to internet and type all this password, and now at least I put it on the app. But if I want to transfer, I have to transfer from that bank to another bank. I can take out money, and it takes like 3 days.
By that time, it's like, oh, is it really worth it, or you just wait until you have your money?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes having that delayed gratification, like you sleep in it, you sleep on it, and like okay, and then somehow if you still wanted that items, no, I'll wait for save up for it, then I get it. It's not an emergency. Emergency really is for emergency. We're teaching our kids about this, delayed gratification as well.
It's so hard.
And I think having children, it gives you like a role model.
Yeah.
Like you gotta take care of your finance. You need to figure out your money because you need to teach this to your kids if you don't want to be in that trap.
Oh, so like the story I told you last night. Like when I was young, went out to shop with my mom. I always want to buy something. Always when I see something new, it's pretty. I always ask my mom to buy it. And if she didn't want to buy it for me, I just cry or tantrum or just get very, very angry and upset with her. And eventually she just bought it. And now I don't want our daughter to do the same to us. So yesterday we went out shopping. She saw these little skateboards. She want to buy it. And we've been telling her, you got to save up for your money to buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
From your spending jar, your smile, something that makes you happy. So there are different jars. Anyway, so from the spending money jar that you use it.
Yeah.
And then she just keeps saying, Mama, buy it. Mama, buy it. I don't have to pay it. I said, no, Abby, if I buy it, I'm not doing any good for you.
And
I hope she's going to understand because I really don't want her to be like me. I don't want it. It's annoying now. I'm thinking, sorry, Mom.
The thing is, like, and I kind of trying to understand how did she figure it out as mom to buy it, and then it works
didn't
out.
Ask Dad.
Yeah, didn't ask Dad at all. I was there as well at the shop because we were just going, I guess, to do our retail therapy a little bit. So we went to, and I figured out why does she ask Mom? It's because Mom actually give in once in a while.
Well, not often. It was like last year or something.
Yeah, when we went camping, you bought activity book, and it was you the one that purchased them, even though we talked about it.
I didn't ask her for her money.
Yeah, and then you just bought something, and then somehow while you were waiting for me while I was going out with our son, you ended up going to Kmart and buy
one
the
thing
necklace or something.
I bought it for her first, but came home, I took her money. But this one, she didn't have enough money, so I can't pay for her first. If she has enough money, I'll pay and take her money.
Yeah, as in pay you back based on her money jar or whatever's money that she's got. And we make sure that she actually have that money in her money jar.
Yes.
Like in her, I guess, spending money.
When this time she didn't have enough, and we told her, well, this item's $25. You only got $9. If your mama to pay for it, you're gonna pay me $50.
Interest. Okay, we try to exaggerate it so much so that way
it's a long shot.
Yeah, she doesn't really want it to use a credit card because you gotta pay interest.
Yeah.
So, but you can see the snowball effect. Like now, if you're teaching your kids this, you have to be accountable for, and you actually have to do it.
Yeah.
If you have a credit card debt, I'm sure your kid's gonna be credit card debt. And
yes,
if you don't want to see your children in that same situation where you are, well, you have to be accountable for. You got to be a role model.
Correct.
Yeah. What was the other thing? And it's mentioned in here like other things. In order for you to get it, is actually having a target, setting a
budget.
Target, budget.
Yeah. So all the things we always talk about. It's not a secret. Not a secret. I'm telling you. How much you have. How much you need to spend to live in this world.
Yeah.
If your income is smaller than your expenses, then cut off your expenses.
Yeah.
So cut till you can save money. Once you save, set a target each week how much you can save it and put it in another account. You can't touch it. Yeah. That's it. That's the secret, okay?
Everyone's looking for the big what's the really secret sauce? No.
I don't know. I think nowadays people human just looking for something new, something extravagancy.
Yeah.
And then something I never heard about. Oh, it works. No. The basic works.
Yeah, it works for us. And we still use the same principle.
A lot of people, it works for a lot of people too.
My mom, my auntie mom, actually tell me that, you gotta save, you gotta spend less than what you earn. And the basic principle, I'm sure somewhere in the grapevine, parents or great grandparents bound to be teaching you the basic concept of it. It's the same formula.
Yeah.
It's just that now in the modern world, we just want to spend.
Yeah.
And we're
We
trying
get-
to tell people,
Not to
don't spend, save,
Yeah.
invest.
Yeah.
Don't get yourself in a big hole.
Yeah.
So, starting with the budget, what we just talked about. The other one is think about how many months of expenditures is right for your emergency fund. Like we talk about 6 months.
Depends on personal circumstances.
Yeah,
If
where
you're
you at?
single by yourself, maybe 3 months.
Still living at home.
Family, ideal 6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
If you have mortgage, better than 12. More like 12 months is ideal.
Ideal because
Yeah. What if let's say you lose your job, you still gotta pay your mortgage? It's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one will be automate your saving. So I did that. I did the automated saving
Yeah.
account. So every time you get paid, you automatically transfer X amount of dollars to an account
Saving
that is
account.
a different bank that you don't really touch.
Mm.
I did that. That helps me a lot because sometimes, like after a while, you look
So
at it.
they
and
got
there's,
feel brain in there.
oh, that's a surprise. I've got this
Yeah.
amount.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So, and I'm like, and you're wondering, how did that come up? I don't know. But sometimes as small as, I think it was like $100 a week or $50 a week, somewhere around that. But if you keep on consistently, just once you get paid, just look at it. Hey, the first $100 of that pay does not belong to you.
Mm.
It goes to somewhere else.
It belongs to the future you.
The future you. And your future you gonna thank your
Current
you if you keep on doing that. So start small, paying off your debt as quickly as possible. The I guess there's a thing called the debt snowball. You know, you pay off your credit card the smallest amount over the biggest
depends
amount.
on
If you have a credit card debt. But
it
if you can,
motivate you a lot more.
yeah, once you pay off that, just close it. I'm like, bye. I don't have to make any more payments here. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. We're tackling the biggest one at the moment, which is the mortgage. Bye.
Yeah.
Sooner or later. So, and deciding on your own rule. Know yourself as well as your habit. Deciding on your own personal rule.
That's true.
Everyone
Yeah.
have their own goalposts. Everyone have their own, I guess, struggle. If it's for me anyway, back then it was $100. Maybe that would be too much for some. Maybe that's too little. You can set it up accordingly. Like you need the $10,000 as your buffer.
Emergency.
For me, it's like, hey, $1 is more than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the other one? And knowing yourself, your habit around money, if necessary. You gotta pinch yourself. You gotta be brutal to yourself.
If you're shopaholic like me used to be, then you gotta think not 24 hours. I think maybe a week before you buy it.
Mm-hmm. And the last one will be shop around. I agree with that, with shopping around. For example, the skateboard that daughter,
yeah. And then
a
we're
brand
checking-
new, it was 25.
25 or 35?
Something like
25. And then we check on Gumtree, secondhand. Oh, okay. And then
You can get a full kit for $20.
Yeah.
Like
But I'm not telling her till she got the money now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you maybe having that as your target, your goal. If
Yes.
you pay off all of this, if you hit a certain level, then I can treat myself this.
Or something. Yes.
So that is the goal post. Let's say that's your little celebration. You can go out for dinner if you pay off this amount of credit card.
Yeah.
To that extreme, and it's it's a struggle game. It's a struggle game. It's like it's a life game. I say it.
Yeah.
Not a struggle game.
Life is a game. Yes.
Yeah, it's to take financial control.
It's
not
different
just,
level.
Yeah.
I don't think it's struggle. It's just different stages.
Yeah.
If you're not happy with your current situation, then do something about that.
Mm-hmm.
Pay off your credit card if you have any personal loan. Pay them off and then save for whatever you need for a rainy day, like our parents said. Right, rainy day. I don't know when does it rain.
When does it
Australia doesn't
rain?
rain often, but yeah, save for rainy day. Not rainy day, emergency. Like if you got an accident or you lost your job, you made redundant or you just got fired.
Yeah.
Who knows what will happen, right?
So hopefully this video give you guys a lot of information why you should set up an emergency fund in the first place. Coming from us as a couple, from our own personal experience as well. You know, if you like, for me, I don't believe it when my parents tell me
Yes.
save it for a rainy day.
Yes.
But from us, like if we were to do it all over again, yeah, I'll listen to my older me.
I won't say rainy day.
I won't be saying rainy day. Like you want to save up now,
more
so that
reality, like unforeseen circumstances will come.
yeah.
What if you got a toothache? You can't pay for it. What are you going to do?
Actually, your teeth once they
Yeah.
fall out, and they're like, hey, that's
Not fall out, okay? Excuse me. Fall out. No, root canal.
Root
Canal. It's like 2 or 3 going. Oh my god, my teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even though I learned, you shop around. You look from one dentist to another, like getting a second opinion, which is this correct, and everyone seems to be saying the same thing. So rainy day is really important. You want to be that guy that's like, you know what, 10 years ago, I was doing this, and now I think my younger me.
Talking about yourself.
I'm talking about me. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, comment. See you guys in the next video.